What up, y'all? Happy Thursday. You caught me mid-stretch there. But yeah, hey, it's Thursday, which is almost Friday. Big fan of Friday, but what I am even more a fan of, actually, that's not true at all. But I did decide that I was gonna pick up some master keys. And unlock a couple of lock boxes today. So we'll do a mini unboxing. What is that? Bridge officer specialization. We're gonna mess with that later. That's far too complex. We are going to open up Safe Galaxy lockbox, just a few, just to see what we get. 10,000 CXP bonus pool. Guys, I gotta be honest, I don't know what CXP is. It's somebody's experience, I'm sure of it. But I'm not entirely sure. Let's crack open another one. 500 reputation mark bonus pool. I have a better idea of what that is because I know what rep is, but again, I'm not certain. Wouldn't you like to just give me a ship lockbox? How about that? And an R&D pack. Okay, well, we cracked open a couple. We got an R&D pack, which is not a bad thing at all. I'll take all of these things. All right, we are fixing to start another quest here in the Delta Quadrant. This is one that the doctor hollered at us about, if I remember correctly. Beginning all the glitters. We've arrived in the Shenda system, Captain. The distress signal is coming from the transport dead ahead, but we've received no response to our hails. I'll keep trying, but perhaps our guest knows more. The emergency medical hologram, known as the Doctor, is in a nearby shuttle and awaiting our hail. Take us to the Doctor's shuttle. Which means I'll probably have to drive there. I need to get better at piloting with the like by using the mouse and holding down buttons, but the thing is it moves the camera and that bothers me. That's hard to handle. Anyway, enough about that. Hail the Doctor's shuttle.
Pleased to meet you. I scanned your service record before your arrival. You've been in quite a few battles, haven't you? Ever stop to think about the strain you're putting on your medical crew before you charge into combat? Of course you don't. No captain ever does.
Nice to meet you too, Doctor.
We've been hailing this Ocampan freighter for some time, but we're not getting a response, and our sensors cannot penetrate their shields. Their initial distress signals indicated that they were suffering from Paranesti measles. I can treat it easily, if I can get onto the ship. Now that your ship is here, it should be trivial to board the vessel and assess the situation. Transport me aboard your vessel, and then my shuttle can return to Voyager.
He's a little bit pushy. Prepare for transport.
Excellent. Your ship has more powerful sensors than my shuttle.
All right, let's move on up to this freighter here and turn the headlights on. All stop. Scan the ship. Vaadwaur ship's inbound. That's ideal. That is just what we did not need. Overload beams. Construction anchor. Emergency power to shields. That plasma. This didn't go so well. Target that assault vessel. Get me out of here. Overload beams. Phasers fire well. Damage control parties. Yeah, we can stay out of range for a little bit. That's fine.
Warning. Ship.
Engage takedown beam. Emergency power to shields. I would really like to run away a little bit more. Ouch. Vent plasma? Overload beams. This is bad. Okay, what's left? I know there's one more. A scout vessel. Okay, at least they're kind of the lightweights. At least it wasn't the cruisers and battleships and stuff. 'Cause that was bad last time. Overload beams. High yield torpedoes. That was not a bad hit there. It could have been better. Overload beams again. I think we got him here. Okay. Take items. More? Oh, come on. Must there be more? How are we doing here? Apparently there must be more. Wait, I mean, if I push that down, I get more shields and more oomph in my weapons. I guess we need to go back near where that freighter was, because that's where... Yep, that's where these guys... Oh, an assault cruiser. That's wonderful. Doctor, I gotta tell you, I don't think much of you drawing me here for this. It may not be your fault, but still, it's not the best. It's not at all the best. Vaadwaur ready, tachyon beams. The high yield torpedoes, overload beams. Engage tachyon beam. Phasers fire at will. Emergency power to shields. Yikes. Vent plasma, send boarding parties. How we doing here? Overload beams. What are these things here? Are those mines? Am I running into mines? Emergency power to shields. Brace for impact. Try cobalt mines. Fantastic. That's just what we don't need. We need a whole lot less of that. Vent plasma. Damage control teams. Overload beams. All right, can we handle this guy? Engage tachyon beam. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. All right, how's our shields and stuff doing? All right, well, we might come out of this. We might come out of this. Overload beams. Ready high yield torpedoes and fire. Vent plasma. That's why I need to be watching this part of the screen right there. All right. That's our first death for today. Dax, howdy. Good evening and happy almost Friday to you. All right. Where is this guy? Okay. Uh-oh, that's bad. Overload beams. Emergency power to shields and give me damage control. Son of a bee sting. Let's put a little distance between ourselves and them. Okay. Yeah, let's take a second. Take a second to lick our wounds here. Tim, how's it going? The Vaadwaur don't mess around. I'm not fans. I'm not a fan. Emergency power to shields. Give me damage control teams. Vent plasma. Overload beams again. Give me emergency. There. Oh, that's what I wanted. Come on. I think we just might have him this time. I think we just might have him.
Hold your fire. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur.
What are you talking about? Hold your fire. You attacked me, pal. Hold your fire. Hail Gaul. All right. Gaul. Son of a bitch. What was that? All right. Guys, what was that? Oh, a mine. Okay. All right, fair enough. I mean, the good news is that I got a fresh version of my ship with everything on cooldown, so we can go see what's up with the Vaadwaur. I guess they want to talk now, and then I'll have to fight them again.
Greetings. I am Gaul, leader of the Vaadwaur supremacy. I apologize for the overzealousness of my soldiers. This action was not authorized.
I'm Admiral Hammer of the Southampton. Yeah, please don't do that again.
I'm pleased to finally meet you. It appears your presence here in the Delta Quadrant has inadvertently caused some conflict between us. I would rather avoid any more unpleasantness. Would you be willing to meet with me face to face?
Sounds like a terrible idea. Yes, but I found such talks are best on neutral grounds.
That is understandable. You have a location in mind? There are not many areas of the Delta Quadrant where my people are not reviled.
What if we, like, went back to Deep Space Nine? How about that? I know it's a hike from here, but... I might know a place. I'll be back with you in a moment. Hail Neelix. Is that neutral?
Oh, what a wonderful surprise! Is there anything I can do for you?
Hello, Neelix. We need a neutral place for a diplomatic negotiation with the Vaadwaur. I was hoping you could help.
Diplomatic negotiations? I am Starfleet's ambassador to the Delta Quadrant. I would be more than happy to offer my services as mediator. As for the location, Dexa and most of our people are on New Talax now, but we still have the asteroid base in the Intaba system. It's mostly empty now, just a few cleanup crews, and the Kazon have been leaving it alone. It would be perfect.
Thank you. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. I know right here I could probably not have him come along, but honestly, if I could have another hand there, if I could have another gun on my side, I'll take it, even if it's Neelix. Thank you. Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Well, did you find a suitable location for our meeting?
There's an asteroid base in the Intaba system that the Talaxians have been using.
Talaxians? Are there still Talaxian communities? How odd. The site is agreeable. Send my ship the coordinates and I will meet you there.
Coordinates sent. We'll talk there.
I'm contacting the closest neighbor. They can investigate this further while we meet with Gaul.
I have a feeling this meeting with Gaul is going to go something like this. I'm going to go in and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm Admiral Hammer of the Federation. We should negotiate a peace between our people. And he's going to be like, yes, here are the terms of the peace. Bow down before us and worship us as your gods. Or something along those lines. And I'll say no, and then we're going to fight. Okay, great. Excellent idea, Doctor. Yes, Commander Flores. Set course for the Intaba system, Warp 5. I agree, Dax. I think that people don't give Neelix enough credit. I think that Neelix probably grab whatever cutlery is there, or maybe he'd have some spices and he'd take it to him. Sir, we've arrived in the Intaba system. Gaul's ship is already here and he is transported down to the base. Well, let's do the same.
Imagine using a medical emergency as a trap. The Vaadwaur have no shame.
I'm right there with you, Doc.
He betrayed us on Vaadwaur Prime. He'll do it again.
Listen, I don't disagree with you, but this is what we got for now.
It's good to see you again so soon. If I might make a suggestion, I would recommend only bringing 2 crew members with your away team. Gaul brought 4 aides. You'll have the doctor and myself, and bringing more of your crew down might look like you're trying to get an advantage on him.
I would like an advantage on him. That'd be great.
Very touchy. Proper protocol will be important. Are you ready to beam down?
Yes, I guess so. I do want Eliza Flores. Let's see. Which one has the druid heal? That would be Zarva. Okay. So I'm going to bring Zarva along. I don't know if that's the wisest call, but I like the idea of having someone who has some kind of heal, and she's got both a shield recharge and
Doctor,
a
it's been 30 years. You
and
haven't aged a day.
druid heal over time.
Yes. It's good to see you too, Neelix.
We have a bit of time before we'll begin. We're giving the Vaadwaur a fine Talaxian feast to help ease the tension.
Did you poison it? Because
Doctor,
that'd have been great.
you must tell me all you've been up to.
Oh, Neelix, I couldn't. Not with the Vaadwaur here. But I suppose it is important that you hear about
You see
my
how slow
many
I was
achievements
walking
since
there?
our last
That was very
meeting.
strange.
And my brilliant research was able to prove conclusively. Thus, I began my grand adventure into the challenge of writing Klingon opera.
Oh, wow. Brax and I agreed to never mention the incident again. Well, at least not to Dexa.
Neelix, the Vaadwaur have finished the appetizers and are waiting for you.
Oh, well, we had better get going. We can talk more later.
Okay, let's make sure Zarba is strapped. Okay. I think what shield do you have here? And that's not a very good one, to be honest, but I'm certainly not going to give her Eliza Flores' one. I could take this one off Jarrus. That is so much better. Yeah. Sorry, Jarrus. You're not going to be using that one. What kind of weapon do you have here? Okay. Mr. Vup's pistol isn't bad. Let's see. She has that. What do we have that might be better? I think that might be it. I mean, Danae has the Mark 10 version, so let's take it off of her. Okay. And then can we give her some hypos maybe? Here. I mean, they're just small ones, which aren't great, but at least it's something. All right. And I tell you, I'm not super optimistic. I don't think it's gonna go super well, but we're gonna find out. Let's see what Eliza Flores has just real quick. I know she's got a fantastic assault gun. I mean, that one is pretty fierce. You know what? Let's give her some hypos too. That's probably more than she is gonna need, to be honest. But I think it'll do. It's fine. All right. I'm sure. Yeah, Dax. That's famous last words. I'm sure everything will go smoothly with no issues whatsoever. I'm 100% certain you're right. It's gonna go great. It's gonna be such a good time.
Do you remember Chef Jolax from the last time you were here? He's the one that has been serving the Vaadwaur their fabulous appetizers. Full bellies make for good conversation, I always say. He told me that Gaul is a little grumpy, but I'm sure you can handle him. Gaul is in the command room now, waiting for us. Jolax should be back soon to take everyone's orders for the main course.
Thank you, Neelix. Let's go speak with Gaul. This is terrible. Okay, let me just get an idea of where we're going. All right, it wasn't marked on the map, was it? Oh, okay, here, they're there, so that's where it's got to be. We'll go straight ahead, take the elevator up to the next level, and then it'll be good. Then we can start shooting. I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen. Use turbo lift. Yep, there's Gaul. Come on, everybody.
Ah, at last. I must say your Talaxian friends are quite hospitable. But down to business. Our meeting is long overdue.
Oh, Admiral, you sweet summer child. This is not how it's going to work out at all. Indeed, it's time to settle our differences.
As do I. My people are damaged, in crisis. We are already at war with the Kabali, and with you, giving your alliance's support for them.
Then let us try to find an accord that benefits us both.
Do you know why we fight the Kabali? Their world was once a Vaadwaur colony, one of our largest. And there is still a large cache of stasis tubes on the planet. Those are my brothers and sisters being held hostage. The Kabali are stealing them, taking their very identities and transforming them.
If he's being honest here, that is a legit gripe. If he's being honest, and I say that capital I, capital F, then I absolutely understand why he is not happy with the Kabali. They won't return their remaining tubes?
The Kabali would rather watch us die and use our corpses as fuel for their unnatural corruption. Is it wrong to fight against your own extinction? Don't we have a right to survive as well?
Dusk, I see that you're settling in for some bad weather. Be safe. I have a friend who's in the Northeast U.S. says that they are settling in for some pretty harsh weather, and they're looking at probably power outages lasting days. So be careful. Yeah, if you have to bail, please absolutely do. Just take care of you and yours. There must be a way we can end this peacefully. This war will scar the quadrant for decades to come.
There can be no peace.
Oh,
Not
boy.
after what they've done. Are you suggesting we are
No,
weak?
I wasn't
We should just lay
suggesting
down
that.
and die for them? No, we will not.
I wasn't suggesting that. No, but destroying the Kabali isn't right either. There are greater threats in the galaxy we must face.
Do not try to pacify me. We will have our retribution. You have my offer. Abandon your alliance with the Kabali and support us, and we will be your strongest ally in the quadrant.
Okay. On one hand, I have to give him credit that he never said, down on your knees to worship us as gods. And he actually gave us sort of a choice. I mean, it's sort of an option, but I'm not here to start a war with the Kabali. I would like it if the Kabali would maybe rage over with a half dozen of their warships to help out, though. That would be pretty good.
Peace. You know nothing of what it means to be Vaadwaur. You need to understand.
What do you mean? Uh-oh.
The Vaadwaur have endured too much to make peace. Do you expect us to forget the destruction of our cities? The massacres of our people?
The food's almost ready. What would you all like for your main course?
You need to understand even the smallest fraction of our anger.
He's dead. I'm sorry.
He was just taking the order.
Does that make you angry, Talaxian?
No, it makes me sad. For Jolex. And for you.
Then we are not done.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Admiral, the entire Vaadwaur fleet is opening fire on the remaining Talaxian ships. We've sent out distress signals to every ship in range. We'll do what we can to protect the Talaxians, but we can't hold out against... We had a hard time holding out against two. We can't hold out against this many ships. What happened? Explain the situation to Jarrus. That's horrible. Do you think Gaul had any intention of negotiating in good faith, or was this all an act? We're giving the Talaxians all the time we can to escape, but it's not looking good up here, sir. Some of the Vaadwaur have already broken off to pursue them. Your orders? I need a scan of the base. Are any Talaxians left alive? Scans show 2 large groups of Talaxians in a storage room and the logistics area, sir. They have the doors blocked, but there are Vaadwaur trying to get in at both locations. It doesn't look good, Captain. I'm afraid you'll only have time to rescue one group. Good luck, sir. Do your best to save the Talaxians, no matter what. Starfleet will not let more innocents die today. Well, I have a feeling it's not going to shake out like that, but we'll do our best. All right, everybody, mount up. Oh, do we have to chat with the doctor first? What's up, Doc?
To save one group? I do not envy your choice. I would go with you, but I cannot leave Neelix alone, and time is of the essence. I'm afraid you'll have to go on without us.
Very well. Make sure to get Neelix.
No, I'm going. I can't sit by and let the Vaadwaur kill my friends. I won't be a burden. I promise. I have to do this.
I got a hunch Neelix isn't going to last through this whole thing. Stay close to me, Neelix. I'll ensure your safety. That's famous last words right there. Use the turbo lift. Holy cow. All right. I like that they will let us kind of flank them like this. That's nice. It's convenient.
How do we choose who to save?
I have no idea, Neelix. I kind of think we're just going to sort of pick the closest ones.
Save the hostages, but they may be safer here.
That sounds awesome. They can stay here. That's just fine. Why is it... Am I missing something? Okay. Well, I mean, there is this. I suppose I can grab some of this while I'm here. Tell hostages to remain still until the base is cleared.
What about the people in logistics?
We're gonna go see what we can do, Doc, but honestly... We should check to see if any of the Talaxians survived. I agree. Don't we have a doctor with us who can do that kind of thing?
Doctor, you have to save them. These are my friends.
I have a feeling we're gonna get some bad news here.
They are beyond my help now, Neelix.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Then we can still save the others. We have to get to the shuttle in the cargo bay.
All right. Open blast door to shuttle bay, which I'm certain is guarded. Can I just run out here? Here we go. Open blast door. They're little support drones. I don't care for them at all. There. Send my drones in there and see if they'll take care of it. Hey, it did! It worked! That was pretty awesome. I like my splody drones. An infinity lockbox. I don't know that I have any infinity lockboxes. We're gonna crack that open later. All right, how's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? All right, what do I have? Maybe it is time to pop open a turret. Ooh, I know. Let's have this. Okay. And those little explodey drones are pretty awesome. Infinity lockboxes contain the rewards of all previous lockboxes. Oh, okay. Now, I have been told that the turret is actually kind of a waste of time. And if you are the person who told me that, I apologize. But I really like my turret.
I've sent a signal to the remaining Talaxians to join us here as soon as possible.
All right, that sounds like a good idea.
More Vaadwaur on the way. Defend the shuttle. More on the way. If I weren't a hologram, I'd be worried.
Well, at least we have the druid heal going on. I like that.
A large number of Vaadwaur are closing in.
Oh, come
I'm afraid
on.
they may be too much for you to handle.
The Teray are here to assist.
The what?
After this,
Oh, man.
our debt to you is repaid.
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you guys.
That's timely. Here come the Vaadwaur.
The Vaadwaur have been repelled. I would have words with you before you continue.
Okay, yeah, let's talk.
Our help does not mean we are now allies. We are repaying a debt. Our ships are currently engaging the Vaadwaur fleet. It is unsafe for this shuttle to launch until they are defeated. We will return to our ships. I suggest you do the same. We will provide cover for your ship so it may drop shields to transport you.
We appreciate the help, Commander. Okay, not quite yet. I want to loot bodies, but then we will return to the ship. Yeah, gimme. That's not all that great. What about this? Maybe this is something awesome. No, it's not. Oh, I left a little loot thing back there.
This meeting was a farce. The word Vaadwaur means fool in ancient Talaxian. Did you know that? You thought me a fool who would swallow your insults without comment.
Yeah.
A fool who would blunder into the trap you set with the Touré.
You're the one who did this, Gull, not me.
This has destroyed any chance of an accord between us. How disappointing. I had thought you would be a valuable ally. Now you are just another victim.
We did everything we could to make peace with you, Gull. You're the one who destroyed it. Overload beams. Phasers fire at will. Engage shotgun beam. Ready high yield torpedoes. Fire. Emergency power to shields. Hull is in pretty good shape. I'm knock on wood. Launch boarding parties. Overload beams come about. That's more like it. Oh, you like to see that. Got him. All right. Let's get that assault cruiser. Actually, I take that back. Let's get this little assault vessel. Fire torpedoes. Overload beams. Wow. These assault vessels are tough. Yikes. Emergency powered shields. Let's put a little distance between us and them. Okay. Engage tachyon beam, ready high yield torpedoes, overload beams, fire torpedoes, phasers fire well. Vent plasma. Are these assault vessels like fighters? Or are they more like frigates? Or are they somewhere in between? He's awfully sturdy for a fighter. Overload beams. There we go. Got him. What do we have next? 2 assault cruisers. Oh boy. The turret cruiser is being repaired. That's good.
Ship is under attack.
Engage tachyon beam. Ready high-yield torpedoes. Overload beam. Phasers fire at will. Fire torpedoes. They're like frigates? Okay. Give me high-yield torpedoes. Gauge tachyon beam. Ouch. To power the shields.
Not allow Vaadwaur to escape.
Voyager is here. Oh, that's fantastic. That's such good news. That little scout vessel running away? Good. Damage control teams. Let's get that assault vessel there out of the way. Is that all of them?
You came to our
You have to try
aid
to
when the
avoid those
Vaadwaur
polar arm
attacked our
bombardments
homeworld.
highlighted by the blue
Now
targets.
we have
Okay.
come to assist you.
I was wondering what those were.
This discharges our obligation.
Okay, thank you for your assistance. Perhaps we can be allies someday.
How could they do something so horrible? We're no threat to them. We've done nothing but welcome them. And he killed my friends just to make a statement. I don't understand how anyone would be so callous.
I'm glad that Neelix made it, but I certainly understand his feelings here. I'm so sorry, Neelix.
I don't blame you. I agreed to let the Vaadwaur come here. I put my people in danger. This is my responsibility. I just never conceived that even the Vaadwaur could be so treacherous. They double-crossed us on Voyager and tried to take the ship, but slaughtering innocent people. My time on Voyager changed me. I saw the best that people could be. I forgot, or wanted to forget, how evil they could be.
Neelix, I promise you that Gaul will face justice for what he has done.
With your permission, I'll lead the survivors back to New Talax. Then we can return with a security force to collect the dead.
Oh, farewell, Neelix.
I've been in contact with the USS Blackwell. They boarded the freighter in the Shenda system, but it was empty. It was all a ruse by the Vaadwaur to lure us into that system. Everything was part of this play Gaul wanted to perform, from the initial distress call to his intervention.
Well, Gaul is a bad guy.
And then he used a massacre to set his stage. That's the kind of man he is, and unless he's stopped, the entire quadrant may fall.
Let's hope it does not come to that, Doctor.
Gaul has shown his true nature.
I expected he was not dealing in good faith, but nevertheless, we had to make an attempt to find a peaceful solution to our problems with the Vaadwaur. Now the war will continue. I grieve for all who have been lost, and for those who will fall before this conflict ends.
We had to try, Admiral.
Senseless, meaningless death. I'll never understand. I hope Neelix and his people will be able to find some peace, and that Gaul will answer for his crimes. And I hope our paths cross again, perhaps under better circumstances next time. With your permission, I'll return to Voyager.
Permission granted. Farewell, Doctor. It's been an honor. Yeah, gosh, that was not fantastic. I mean, they certainly underscore in boldface there that the Vaadwaur are bad guys. If you didn't know it yet, they are the ones who are wearing the black
Gaul
hats.
betrayed my trust years ago when we first encountered the Vaadwaur. Time hasn't made him any less treacherous or dangerous. He's a warmonger and must be stopped.
So using a speed boost while being targeted, are you talking about like targeted by those Polaron bombardments? What is this? Why is that? That doesn't need to be there. Okay. What do we get? We get a bunch of experience. We get a bunch of expertise. Look at... Oh, it's a duty officer. Okay. I thought we were going to get the EMH as a bridge officer, and I was going to be extraordinarily pleased. 480 dilithium, that's nice, and a career-specific, very rare kit reward. I'll take it.
There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
What's your role here, Admiral?
Officially, there's a joint effort aimed at establishing a new presence in the Delta Quadrant. While I was captain of the Voyager, I learned a lot about this part of the galaxy. Command felt I'd be a valuable part of our efforts here, and I agree with them.
And unofficially?
We need to find out where things stand, especially with some of the more aggressive factions in the Quadrant. There used to be a lot of distance between Delta and our neck of the galaxy, but now, thanks to a pair of Dyson spheres and an Iconian gateway system, the Delta Quadrant might as well be next door. I'd like to make sure we're all going to be good neighbors. There's something interesting I'd like you to look into.
All right. The Vaadwaur have increased their efforts to control the Delta Quadrant. We're going to have to work fast if we want to keep them in check. We've marked several systems that have had particularly high activities in them in flight. We'll need you to patrol these systems and give aid to whomever you find. I gotta tell you, the last time we did a patrol, it was a humbling experience. Hopefully we can gain more allies and find out what exactly the Vaadwaur are planning. You bet. Okay. First off, I want to see what I got here. Quantum mortar? Creates a quantum mortar that launches explosives at targets within 40 meters once every 6 seconds. That sounds pretty tasty, I gotta admit. You should also try to do the event going on right now so you can have mech stuff. Oh, okay. You can get him as a bridge officer. All right. I think that I need to have him as a bridge officer, but for now I guess we'll add him to our duty officer core there. Where's that new infinity lockbox? Let's crack that open. We'll look at that later. Here we go. Infinity lockbox. Everybody cross your fingers. I want all fingers crossed. All right. Here we go. I gotta tell you, I'm not super excited about that. But I guess that's kind of how those are supposed to be. All right, we tried it. We tried. You're talking about the Voth Advance, right? That's the event you're talking about, Dax? I'm guessing it is. I didn't finish my dailies for the Red Alert one. I'm so disappointed. All right. I just want to do space ones. So I will stick my... Well, that didn't take long. Captain, the Voth have sent a small fleet to try to capture one of the spires. Our orders are to stop them and to try to capture it for ourselves. It won't be safe to send in ground forces until we repel the Voth's initial assault. Then we can start transporting boarding parties to the spire. All right. Is Troop Strength saying there are 50 Voth ships and there are 5 of our ships? I mean, I'm sure that these guys all have... I'm sure that their ships are just absolute destroyers of worlds, like the Napoleon here and the Monarch. I'm sure that those are terrifying ships, and that they will have no problem laying waste to the bad guys. But still, 10-to-1 odds aren't very good. Look at them just erase that thing. Overload beams, high yield torpedoes, engage tack down beams, fire torpedoes. So far, I mean, we have actually gotten in and gotten a few licks in. I'm happy with that. Emergency power to shields. Overload beams. Launch boarding parties and vent plasma. Power to shields, damage control teams. That was weird. I got kind of stuck down there for a minute. That wasn't very good at all. I didn't care for that. Okay. We are in super bad shape. Give me damage control teams and emergency power to shields. Overload beams, high yield torpedoes, fire. Vent plasma. VOD troop transports inbound. Listen, I would love to do that. I would love to go and help, but he get there we go. That'll do it for him, I think. Nope, I was wrong. Emergency power to shields. I'm just trying to get a little. My team is weak, you think? Well, you know what? It's not erasing the bad guys the way a lot of teams that I have been on have. So maybe you're right. Damage control teams. Yikes, emergency power to shields. This isn't good at all. We're just gonna get away and catch our breath. You're not using your cruiser commands. Do you mean those? The AI takes advantage of it. You guys are gonna have to tell me what you mean once we wrap this up. Should be it for that frigate. Emergency power to shields. Overload beams. Okay. That should be it for him. There's a repair ship. How is this one doing? All right. Engage tachyon beams, ready high yield torpedoes and overload beams. Fire. Phasers fire well. That should be it for that guy. Read that. There we go. Emergency priority shields. Yikes. Give me damage control teams. I'm dead. I don't think I'm gonna be... Okay. There's a bridge officer and captain abilities that can help you when fighting multiple enemies that can work together by using Kiba. Don't fire the Vaad's yellow facing, it'll reflect your damage back to you. Okay, that's super bad. Alright, that is an important thing to know. Defeat Vaad's Dreadnought and more than 10 Omega shuttles for fun. You know what, we'll do the best we can. Wow, there's the Dreadnought. That thing is big. Come about. Yikes. Ready, tachyon beam? Okay, it looks like the shield, or the yellow one, is on that side. At least I think it is. Overload beams. Fire. Phaser fire well. Overload beams, engage tachyon beam. Ready high yield torpedoes, fire. No, I can't vent plasma. I was gonna say I would vent plasma right in his face. Oh, that would have been funny. But I can't, it's on cooldown. That is a shame. There, now vent plasma right on him. I think we got him. Overload beams, phases fire will. We've got this guy. Covariant shield. Yeah, that should be ours. We rolled a 90. Did we get it? We did get it. Whew. Okay, we'll take the fleet marks. Okay, we've done all we can here, sir. Good work. Alright, Allied troops landed 195, Voth 170. Alien base controlled by allies 53%. No Omega shuttles destroyed. But the Voth dreadnought was destroyed, and that's good. Alright, continue. Let's get out of here. Did I read your thing about the event campaign? Let's see. Make sure to destroy. I did see, you mentioned if you do it, you can get to use their mechs? Is that right? Is that what you were referring to? Dax, I'm sorry. I do like the idea of getting to use their mechs, for sure. So I got my daily in. Now I just have to get 13 more. You should try to keep up with all the event campaign events this year if you can. As long as you keep consistent progress, you should be able to complete it still without any buyouts. Yeah, buyouts, those are awfully expensive, so I don't think I will. But I did get today's daily in. So 13 more, and I've got Voth Invictus, and then I can get this cool Voth Exosuit kit module, which will be fun. Do I know what the event campaign is? I think it's this right here, the Voth Invictus. Am I right on that? No, the campaign. That I don't know. Is there one on here that I am missing? There's an event part of the campaign. I guess I don't know what that is. Go back to my event screen. Okay. Oh, where it says event campaign, like right in front of my face. Okay, here we go. Play through multiple events to earn your choice of premium. Oof, boy, that sounds tasty. Okay. Goodness. I mean, look at all the goodies. I could get a California class? How cool would that be? I don't know that I would, but that's so neat that you could. Oh my, look at that! Okay, 100% discounts for tier 6 ships or a bunch of low-buy crystals. That is fantastic. Alright, event campaign 5. So I need to get this 200 to 3,500 to be able to claim those. Okay. And by doing this, like doing the things I was just doing there, like Voth Invictus there, that gives me points towards the campaign progress. Is that right? They need to play all year. All right, fair enough. I reckon that I will be. I reckon I will. Oh boy, look at all these patrols. Okay. We'll go to this one. Into doing endeavors. I don't know what endeavors are. I know that accolades are like achievements, right? I'm afraid I don't know what endeavors are. Even after you complete the smaller event, you'll get progress for participating in that event. Okay, on the right side of your screen, look for the word and click on it. Oh, I see. Okay, over here. Complete any advanced or elite queue. Okay. Destroy 5 Terran ships. I did something here. I completed that one. So if I can kill 5 Terran ships, I will complete the personal ones. The universal one, complete any advanced or elite queue. I don't know that's going to happen. Endeavors are daily missions that grant you resource rewards for completion and progress towards points that you can put into stats. All right, they are very worth doing then. It sounds like they are very worth doing. Speaking of which, let's get the Southampton. We are gonna put on our cool new shield. Oh, hey, Dax. I've got to figure out how I can do fireworks. I think that's so neat. I think that's so much fun. Your ship is really big. It is much larger than I thought it was. That's very cool. They can be fun or not, depending on the endeavor. I can see that. I can see that. All right, what do I have here? Very rare personal endeavor reward. Oh, this must have been from the one I just did. Yeah, crack that open. Let's see what we get. 150,000 energy credits, bunch of R&D materials, and 50,000 energy credits. That's awesome. That's fantastic. It's from the Kelvin universe and everything is bigger in the Kelvin universe? I gotcha. What else do I have here? Do I have... fleet credit bonus. Alright, you'll earn... Sure, I'll crack that open. Why not? So, when I was at the Priority 1 stream last weekend, I actually won 3 ships, and I have them here And I think that this one is pretty much what I have now, which I think is pretty neat. But then I also had 2 others. I think that this is a Romulan one, Mirror Universe Mogai Heavy Warbird, and then I think that's a Klingon one, maybe. So I'm kind of excited for I have a Klingon and a Romulan that I'm, have just started. But I'm kind of excited that they have ships waiting for them at some point in the future. I think that's going to be fun. All right. Where is this place that I'm supposed to be going now? There we go. That's it. I want to see Tim's ship. Hold on. Hard about. Boy, in sector space, boy, you move fast. I mean, I guess you're sort of supposed to. Yeah, let's do one. Let's do an advanced TFO. All right, I'm excited about this. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I will let you all pick, because I don't really have any idea. I've actually done quite a few TFOs, and I really like them. I think they're a lot of fun. But by and large, when I do them, I am mostly being carried.
The Tholians have captured a number of Romulan Republic ships. The ships are being held by tractor beams emitting from asteroid bases. Each base has 4 tractor emitters. Disable them to free the ships. The Tholians are likely to send reinforcements when they realize what we're doing, so the Lasset will stand ready to hold off any additional ships that arrive.
All right, Commander.
The stronger ships are better targets for rescue, but they are also more heavily guarded. Our time here is the Republic will be most focused for whatever plan your attacks you can provide, and save as many ships as possible. Every loss is critical for my people. The Tholians are using their energy webs to trap your ships. Target and fire at the nodes connecting the webs. If you are caught inside the web, try to destroy one side of it and escape before it collapses in on you.
Goodness. That was quick. Don't we want them to escape?
warbird is escaping. Warbird is escaping.
New readings on sensors. More Tholian ships are on the way here.
Oh, that one's already taken care of. Wow. Okay. Emergency guard shields, give me damage control teams. Oh, that was bad. Ouch! Those Tholian ships are mean.
A Falchion dreadnought is escaping.
Okay. I have a feeling that I should not be over here scrapping with these guys.
Apex Warbird is escaping.
Goodness. Boy, you just absolutely rinse them. That is something else. Oh, now that I could really use. Dax, you know what? I might get in touch with you about that. I need to probably think about how I'm building this ship. Because I do like it, but I want to make sure that it is built out and kitted out as best I can. I think I have one of those. Now, am I still able to, did I claim my level 61? I didn't even know I got a level 61 ship. No, I didn't. That sounds like something I need to do.
Is escaping.
It's a little bit silly that I had no idea that I even got a level 61 ship. Ooh, the resilient ones are pretty nice. I wouldn't say no to that.
Atalis Warbird is escaping.
Ooh, and those are much better than the ones I've got now. Transphasic torpedo launcher. I think the one I have is probably better. Okay, so the thing to do then after I wrap this up is maybe go to Seoul and get a level 61 ship.
A Dalan Warbird is escaping.
Well, good.
I am quite impressed with your fleet. The Tholians are abandoning their bases and taking the remaining ships with
That's
them.
awesome.
quite impressed with your fleet.
All right, I'll take fleet marks. Mission succeeded.
I am quite impressed with your fleet.
Okay, you've said that a few times. I'm gonna just go over here and loot the heck. I'm gonna loot the bodies. Ooh, that could be really tasty also. We'll take that. All right. There's a little Romulan technology popping there. Okay, I think that's it. I think I can bail out of there. Hey guys, thank you. That really was fun. That was really neat. So I get a ship at level 61. Like I could just go back to EST and grab a new ship. And maybe that would be a really smart move. I feel like that might not be a bad idea. You know what? Let's do that. Let's transwarp to the Sol system. Oh, I'm excited. This is cool. I love getting new ships. It's one of my very favorite things. Guys, thank you very much. I really had fun with that. That was really neat. I don't know if you can hear my cat or not. I wouldn't let her you know, stay in while I was streaming today, and she's really unhappy about it. It won't exactly be new to me. Oh, okay. Ads. Twitch got a Twitch. That's not much fun. And it's always when something good is happening. Like, Medic was about to go barreling into this TFO with this new escort he got, and was really looking forward to it, and right as he, like, came out of warp and was about to start fighting. Doc. I guess I shouldn't complain too much. Twitch gives us a pretty great platform. I get to stream and I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it, but boy, the monetization on it, and sometimes that can be a little frustrating.
Starfleet welcomes its allies from the Romulan Republic to Earth spacecraft.
That guy got an Infinity Prize Pack T6 ship. Good for him.
Condition Alpha. Repeat. Condition Alpha.
The counseling staff is hosting an open house at 12:30 hours. Raptagino and light refreshments will be available.
Okay, acquire ships. Get a new starship. All right. What is this? Oh, that would not be, I would not be able to get that one. It is 13,000. Well, I don't know. I mean, I have 31,119. I could maybe afford it. Easier to filter by rank? Okay. We want just tier 6, or which one do I want? Pardon me, y'all. Sorry about that. Vice Admiral. Okay. Romulan do build pretty ships. The Romulans, I really like the way their ships look. Dreadnought cruiser. That has hangar bays. Okay, that's sort of interesting. The Odyssey Operations Cruiser. Okay, so it has 4 and 4. All of these have a base turn of 6. The Dreadnought can equip dual cannons, and it has a hangar bay, which I gotta admit that's kind of neat. All right, that's a science cruiser, so that's not what we wanted. Well, I mean, the Dreadnought cruiser is an interesting thought. I mean, that's an interesting idea. You have the options between a Galaxy with saucer separ. Oh, really? Defiant with cloak or Intrepid with armor? Oh my gosh. That's a really hard choice. That is a really hard choice to make. Alright, what is... Odyssey class vessels are the largest vessels ever created by Starfleet. Alright. All right, this is... God, I gotta admit, I'm kind of tempted by that. I know this is a silly thing with the Dreadnought. The third nacelle really kind of puts me off. I'm just not wild about it. I'm not going to spend money on it, but I do want to see just... Oh man, that... Now this one carries it off. The three nacelles. The Sirius makes it happen. It carries it off. I didn't care for the Galaxy or the Monarch as much. All right, the Odyssey though. The Odyssey is a pretty ship, that's for sure. Okay, and then this is the DS9 Defiant, which has, like you said, it has a cloaking device. That's very fun. Okay, so the Odyssey Operations one, these I would all have to pay for. So I think I will scratch those because I am a super cheap bastard. I wasn't here for the anniversary event. No, I have the ship that I have now is a Terran, and it was one that I actually won from the fleet. But it's I think I want to say it's like a T5 heavy cruiser. I think that's what I am in now. I think I'm gonna have to think it over a little bit, guys, but I do think I'm gonna wrap up for the evening. But we will most certainly be looking at a new ship when we get started on Saturday. That'll be at 12 p.m. Pacific and 3 on the East Coast. Everybody that came by today and hung out with me, thank you very much. I want to say thanks to Dax and Tim Higgins for essentially carrying me through that that GFO, which was really fun. But I don't know that I really carried my weight in it. Yeah. We'll have a brand new ship on Saturday. That'll be fun. All right, guys. Hey, TGIF, take care of yourselves. Enjoy your Friday, and I'll see y'all on Saturday. So long.